Bergeron, welcome.
Thanks
for meeting with me. Is there any relation to Paul Bergeron?
No, I'm not related to like any Bergerons.
Oh my gosh. There's a Paul Bergeron in town that he's a reporter. Have you heard of him?
No.
I've never heard that last name before him and you.
Okay.
So maybe there is relation somewhere.
It's very popular in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't think he's from there, but maybe he has like family line.
Yeah.
Ashley, tell us about the company you're with and your role.
I'm the marketing director at First Lake Properties in Louisiana. We have 73 different locations kind of in the metro New Orleans area.
Are they cool properties? They're like cool vintage?
Yeah, they're garden style.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And how long have you been there?
About 5 years now.
Oh my gosh.
4 or 5 years.
How old's the company?
About 53 years.
Oh, wow. So
yeah,
you're 10 years short compared to the length of the company, but 5 years is still a good amount of time.
I mean, I'm still like very brand new at the company.
That's crazy. How big is your marketing team? Is it just you or do you have a group of people?
There's 3.5 of us.
The half?
The half is our intern.
Oh, okay. Don't tell her you said that.
No, I mean, hopefully she'll be like the full.
For sure.
In May. She graduates in May. So I'm hoping she'll be full time. Yeah.
That's really cool. It's pretty exciting to start your career off like on the marketing track. Like that's pretty rare. It's a good.
Oh yeah.
And
then
cool
multifamily. I mean, the amount of experience you get.
Yeah. And the amount of opportunities in this industry are wild. How long have you been in the industry?
For 4 or 5 years, yeah.
Oh, wow. So this is the only company that you've worked in?
The only company for multifamily.
But isn't it nice to come to these conferences and talk to all these different folks from different industries?
100%. I learned so much from these conferences.
Me too. So what have been like the most standout things that you've learned in sessions?
Oh gosh, there's so much. Like, how do you pick one thing? I really liked the executive session the first day.
I've heard amazing things about.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. Like they were all of the speakers were amazing.
Is there anything that you learned in those sessions that you're like, maybe we should explore this for our company?
Yes, like what to ask when you're doing AI and like what you're supposed to ask different companies. I've definitely learned that. I need to study back up on my notes that I took, but like I think that's really important for legality issues and
yeah. I mean, it's all so new.
Yeah.
And you told me earlier that your company doesn't use a ton of different technology, and like there's obviously the early adopters out there, but there's a lot of the stakes are really high in multifamily. Like people's data is really, really valuable.
Exactly.
But it's also really, really sensitive. Mm-hmm. So like, where do you put it? Is it safe? That's cool that they're starting to have this conversation. So what type of like technology or partner mix do you guys use today? Like what are kind of your table stakes? How are you running the business?
We have a couple of partners, apartments.com, Rent, Apartment List. Technology wise, I don't know that we don't have any AI. We don't do any sort of things like that. We do have like Matterport tours but that's pretty much it.
Keeping it very like person to person.
Yeah.
It's like the last industry where you can talk to a person. And I think technology is extremely important, but you have to marry the two, like the technology and then the really good customer service. So how are you evaluating these partners?
There's data from all the years that we've been around. So we really look at the data and see like what's the best fit for each community and how it aligns with what our goals are.
Mm-hmm. And when you're at these conferences or just like doing your job and living your life, whether or not you work with them, but how are you discovering them?
No, definitely conferences. Conferences make it's a huge impact. The different partners that come to our local shows or our local trade show events, and then also like these conferences, it's a great way to meet new people.
Yeah, absolutely. Are there any other ways like that you're learning about things outside of, we only do these a couple times a year,
Yeah. I'm very like in line with the social networking. So I'm very active on LinkedIn and all of those places. Yeah. So, that's another way that I think I find some partners, but really just, word of mouth, like hearing it from other people in the industry and connecting online.
And when you start to discover, like you have your short list, what's the next step for you? How do you what's the buying process like?
Definitely doing a demo and seeing like what all it entails. And if it's something that we like, I'll definitely ask one of my colleagues and get their opinions on it since I am so new in the industry.
Not that new. 5 years is pretty good.
But compared to all of the tenured team members at our company, so I definitely ask their opinion and get their suggestions and feedback.
Is there anything, it can be for your work, for your personal life, is there any technology that you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. I'm interested. I want to explore this more.
Yeah, definitely AI, definitely chatbots and all of that. Like I'm very excited about it. And using it and being able to implement it in what we do every day.
In what specific part of your business or the renter journey are you like, this is a good spot for AI?
I mean, all of it.
Well, pick like your top ones.
Oh gosh. Definitely like I guess in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
oh my gosh, there's so many businesses here that can nurture your leads for you.
Exactly.
There's no reason to flood your leasing teams with a million questions.
exactly. Yeah, I think it'll be crucial.
Yeah, is that something you guys are planning on looking into for this year?
We'll see.
See, well, if you head over to Revise, there's like a whole list of all the different AI, like lead nurture bots that you can like read reviews and check them out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, everybody's on there. So it's a good place to start your search if you're not, unless you're at a conference. It's like a conference when you're not at a conference.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a trade show floor virtually.
Okay.
It was so nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
I'll have to introduce you to Paul Bergeron next time I see you. See if you guys there's any relation.
Yeah. You never know.
And enjoy the rest of your conference.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Thanks for coming.